This country once stood among the richest in all of South America.
Our visit to Venezuela begins in Caracas. It's
Its oil was discovered nearly a century ago in 1922 when wells in Maracaibo Basin began producing massive quantity of black gold.
the highlands, nestled among cloud-crowned mountains which encircle it with dramatic scenery.
In the late 1920s, Venezuela was exporting oil faster than almost every country on the earth, second only to United States.
Most modern cities. New buildings seem to sprout up every day.
But beneath this wealth, there was a silent mistake. Before oil, Venezuela never built a strong farm or factories or industries. When oil became more than half of the export income, everything else
There
faded
is
away.
also a 50% rate of inflation and the scarcity of staple products, such as milk,
A
sugar, and toilet
nation that
paper.
relies on one source of revenue, it is not an economy, it is a gamble. This is not just a story about Venezuela. This is a story about how countries become rich and how they quietly destroy that wealth. And if you live in a powerful country, this story matters more than you think. In 1976, Venezuela made a historic decision. The government nationalized the oil. A state company was created PDVSA. For a while, it worked. Oil prices were high, money flooded in, life felt good. But oil was no longer just wealth. It became the only pillar holding the entire country up. In 1990, a new leader arrived, Hugo Chavez. He promised something powerful, to use oil money to help poor.
Durante 100 años lo hemos recuperado y ahora ese petróleo es para el desarrollo de nuestro pueblo y para el desarrollo de los pueblos más pobres de este continente.
And millions believed him. Chavez used oil money to fund free healthcare, cheap food, subsidies, everything people needed right now. And in short term, people felt richer. But here's a mistake: free money doesn't create jobs. And without jobs, people stay poor forever. Think of a family with one income, no savings, no backup, no second plan. If that income disappears, everything collapses. In 2012, oil prices collapsed for over $100 a barrel to less than a half. For Venezuela, this was like losing half of its salary overnight.
Issued laws to increase state control over the economy, but these have failed
Chavez
to ease
died,
discontent.
Nicolas Maduro took over, but the money was gone. To survive, the government printed more money. Inflation exploded. Salary became worthless. Shelves became empty. Factories shut down. As Venezuela weakened, Russia and China stepped closer. Loans, oil deals, influence. And for United States, this was no longer just an economic issue. Oil is power. And when a major oil country shifts sides, global power reacts. Sanctions followed, pressure increased, Venezuela became isolated. People argue even today, was socialism the problem? Was America the problem? That is a wrong debate. Venezuela did not collapse because it was poor. It collapsed because it misunderstood wealth. Oil created money, but it never created systems. Oil didn't destroy Venezuela, dependency did it. And that lesson matters to every nation, especially powerful ones.